Hi there, Mike here from Hounslow Digital Team. In this video I'm going to show you how you can sign up to the Hounslow Connect platform and create an organisation. So first of all we need to go to the HounslowConnect.London website and on here there is a Get Involved tab. So we're going to click that and within here there is a link to adding your organisation. So what to do is click that link and it will take you through to another part of the website which is the sort of the administration area, and this is the main place that you're going to register, but it's also going to be the place that you log in and use the platform as well from a back-end administration point of view. So there are two routes to signing up to the platform, and it depends on whether or not your organisation is already in the platform or not. And you can check that really easily on step one by typing in your organisation name here. So for example, I can search for Hounslow and see whether my organisation is in any of this list. If it is, then you can tick it. So if I select, let's just for example select this one, I can select that organisation and continue to the step 2. But if your organisation isn't in this list, then at the bottom there's a link here that says can't find your organisation, and we can click that to register a new one. So part of that registration for a new organisation, we're going to be asked a series of questions about the organisation, but also about the your user as well that you want to be created. So that's you that's signing up. And the second question here is about, is your organisation right for the platform? And so this is just a sort of a tick box exercise to say yes, this organisation is right and a good fit for the platform to be listed. So read through this information and make sure that before you sign up that it is appropriate for your organisation to be on the platform. So once you've made your selection, click the next button, and you'll be told here that really in order for the platform to work at its best, information about services and organisations really need to be up to date, and we need some really great quality content to be provided. So this is just a little reminder that great content is going to equal a great user experience, and so you might get an email every so often just to check in and make sure that the content and the details that we've got on the platform are still relevant. So if you're happy with that, click the next button, and the next step is about creating a user account. So this is the user account that you're going to log into this platform with to then manage and add content to your listing. So I'm just going to really quickly just fill this out. So I'm going to pop in my first name and my last name. I'm going to pop in my email address. So I'm just going to put a test one in here. And I'm also going to put in your phone number. Now, the phone number here needs to be a mobile phone. And the reason that we're asking for this information is so that we can secure the system, and we'll provide you with a text message when you try to log in. A bit similar to how it works with your bank. You'll get a 6-digit code that you'll need to type in into the platform as part of the login process. And that just helps us with securing the data on here, to making sure that nobody is going to get in that shouldn't. So I'm going to type in mobile phone number. And then the last part that we need to fill in is a password. Now, because there's potentially some sensitive information on the platform, there is a password criteria that we do need to meet. And you can see that on the screen now. It's one uppercase, one lowercase, a number, and a special character that's needed in that password. Once you're happy with this information, you can also see the T's and C's and privacy policy as well, just to understand how that data is going to be used. But if you're happy, click the next button. And we come to the final step here, and this step is about entering your organisation details. Now, if on the first screen you selected one of your, if you selected an organisation that existed, you probably won't see this screen because we'll have that information about your organisation already, and you'll be able to submit this and just continue straight through. But because we said that it's a new organisation that's not on the platform, we do need to fill this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add Hounslow Council as a organisation to the platform. So it'll ask us for organisation name first of all, and it will then ask for a one-line sort of description of that organisation. So I'm just going to type in just an example bit of content here. We then also are asked for some contact information, so things like the website address and what phone number we want displayed publicly on our organisation listing. And we also then type in an email address as well that will be public. So once you're happy with the organisation information that's provided, we can click Next. Now, if at any point we have got any information wrong or it's not in the right format on the form, it will tell us at this point, and you can see here it quite handily tells us that the phone number isn't a valid phone number. That's because I've missed off a digit. And it also does tell us that, for example, the password policy as well. So I'm just going to make sure that this password that I've typed in is correct and meets the criteria. It will also, quite handily, tell us whether or not an organisation with the same name exists on the platform, because actually it could be that we've already got an organisation but we just didn't find it in the search for whatever reason. And if that is the case, then we can drop the Hounslow team an email and they will get in touch and we can get an account. Alternatively, you could hit the back button and try and find that organisation again in the listing. For now, I'm just going to make it a different name so that it will allow us to progress. And that's it. So registration is now complete. What will happen from this point is all of that information will get submitted securely and saved on the platform. But it does need verifying by one of the member of the team. So it may take a few days. In fact, it could take up to 5 days, but hopefully sooner, for that information to be verified and for that account to be approved. And once it is approved, you will get an email and you will be able to then log in using the username and password that you've specified in here. And you'll be able to log in and start managing your service. So that's about it for signing up to the platform. If you've got any questions, then do drop us an email, onehounslow@hounslow.gov.uk, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks very much.